In regards to crew medical officer training, during the shuttle program, we had approximately 19 hours of training to prepare a crew medical officer for the various medical contingencies on the shuttle. On the ISS program, we have two categories. For the non-crew medical officer, they receive about 12 hours of training, which includes basic life support and advanced CPR, advanced ACLS. For the crew medical officers, they receive about 40 hours of training, and this includes learning to be our eyes and ears on orbit, learning how to suture, manage airways, do bladder catheterizations, start IVs, things of that nature, as well as doing a fairly comprehensive physical exam. We also have a module called the Field Medical Training, which has been very well received by our International Space Station crew members. This is training involving about 40 hours down at the University of Texas Medical Center, where they're working in the emergency department under the supervision of physicians. And the important aspects of this is they have the opportunity to really see pathology, to learn what is normal and what is abnormal. They have the opportunity to be desensitized a little bit to the medical realities of an emergency department. So if they're called upon to do a procedure on orbit, they may not be as squeamish because they've had the opportunity on real subjects to do suturing, things of that nature, which will really help us to have them be efficient. In the future, there's still debate if we need to have a physician on exploration class missions. In many ways, it's very prudent because they certainly give confidence to the entire crew that they have a given skill set there. We know that ultrasound, various telemedicine tools are going to be important, but due to the delays for telemedicine time, that might not be as efficient of a modality. How do we keep a crew engaged during those outbound transits and keep their skills current? Well, certainly various audio-visual presentations and study materials are going to be very important. The real-time training, just-in-time training for someone to engage upon, for example, a suturing procedure, bring up that clip, go through the procedure and visualize it again is going to be very, very helpful. And we're getting good feedback from crew members that they think that would be a positive thing to have in the future as well. Looking down the road for future flight surgeons and their support in 10 to 15, 20 years, we're really going to have to emphasize the strong preparation that we have for our crew members, for our crew medical officers to be more autonomous, to be more skilled, to certainly rely on the technologies that we'll have on board, such as ultrasound, to be able to have the confidence to take care of issues that come up without their ability to get us on the phone within a short period of time.
Currently, with ISS, pre-flight during the assigned crew training period, psychologists, psychiatrists will work with an individual crew member that's about to go up, and will give a training session for crew medical officer, or CMO. And the crew medical officer, of course, is the first responder in ISS, typically, along with the other crewmates, and has a little bit more depth of knowledge than the other crewmates about medical issues. Within psychology, psychiatry, our current lecture mode or teaching mode for this is primarily verbal, and familiarizing them with the different symptoms of disorder, and the different types of disorders that are most likely, anxiety disorders, etc. And I don't think that would be sufficient for long-duration exploration missions, because you need much greater depth of knowledge for that, because you won't be able to comm with ground for some time. So they'll need to see the early warning signals and be able to interpret those better, in addition to react. But again, your money is in prevention. Your money is in the early arresting of the evolving incident. So we would want to focus much more on detecting early warning signs.